Hey everyone, it's Mike Andes, founder and CEO of Copilot CRM. And today I'm really excited to talk about automations. And this is something that I feel is sort of the next level of software because there's a lot of cheap and accessible softwares out there, but they lack some of the more in-depth features that allow you to scale your business past 7 figures. And I truly believe that usually starts and ends with automations and the ability to create custom automations that are not restricted in any way. And a lot of times other softwares will have, follow up to estimates, for example, or, you can send an email after the day after you send an estimate out or 5 days after, et cetera. But it doesn't allow for customization of the timing of those, whether it's text or email, the ability to be able to text or email not only the customers, but also your internal team, as well as not just follow-ups to estimates, but also invoices that are overdue. Also, reminding customers about things like closing their gate or locking their gate or picking up their dog droppings if you're doing lawn care and mowing. These are the type of things that you can all automate in the business. You might have 1 or 2 office people, but you might be able to half the amount of work that they do just by using the automations inside of Copilot. The things that clutter your schedule, reminders, oh man, I forgot to do the blade sharpening or do the oil in the trucks or check on the brake pads. These are all things that can be automated. And furthermore, once you've set it up, it can text customers, it can text employees and remind them. These are all things that should be automated. It shouldn't be cluttering up your day. You shouldn't be having to worry about, oh man, did I text Mr. Jones and tell him that we're coming tomorrow? That's an automated process. This is really what allows you to free you up and so you can focus on sales and hiring. In my opinion, the only 2 things that really grow a business is when the owner is focused on sales and their team. And when I say team, it's hiring. It is training. When I talk about sales, it's getting more customers and making sure you close those jobs. And so what automations allow you to do is build very custom sequences for both internally inside your team, as well as to your customers, as well as to applicants. Like when someone applies to your business, they can be entered inside a Copilot and have an automation sequence that reminds them of their appointment time with you for interview, so they don't miss interviews. These are all things that are completely customizable, and literally the world is your oyster. You can use tagging. You can use custom fields. You have so many different options inside a Copilot. It's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of automations that have been built using our internal systems inside a Copilot. We have basic automations that we give everyone out of the box for free, over 30 of them out of the box for completely free. Also, we have what we call sequence automations. Sequence automations allow you to use and, or, and if statements to really start branching all sorts of very custom features and automations inside of your software. And if you're like, well, that's over my head, don't worry about it. We give you 30 really basic ones that are really basic to follow. But if you want to get in the weeds of having different triggers and endpoints and things being triggered by tags and time and all sorts of things, the world is your oyster inside of Copilot, and you can build so many custom automations. And that is really the beauty. As you begin to learn the software and understand how it works, you can use automations to connect everything and make it all automated. There's no reason to be spending time alerting customers or telling people they're overdue or trying to collect money or update someone's credit card. All of these things can absolutely be automated using sequence automation, basic automations, and our connection with Zapier, which opens up 4,000 other softwares that integrate with Copilot. So if you're using some other software, it's very likely it can be hooked up to the automation system inside of Copilot using Zapier. I look forward to seeing you in automations because it'll completely revolutionize your business and save you time so you can go focus on growing the business using sales, marketing, and hiring.